are at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. This is actually really cool. It wasn't something that I really thought about when we went on this trip, but being here is just really, it's pretty incredible.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. And they have all like the 50 flags as you're walking up to this location, which I just think is really awesome. But yeah, here we are in South Dakota.
Go ahead.
We are in South Dakota, headed to North Dakota, and we saw, just up ahead that there was a COVID checkpoint, and we haven't seen any of those on this trip. So we drove up, and it's, oh, sorry, hold on, I'm gonna get this open. There it goes. Because we were driving through an Indian reservation. They actually said that they're trying to minimize their cases on the reservation, so they actually asked us to turn around because we are from out of state. So
First thing we've come across, but I get because it's an Indian reservation, they're just trying to protect their little areas.
right, and honestly, I get that. I do understand it. But yeah, it's just interesting. We just haven't seen that quite yet. We just got to our camping spot in North Dakota, and we are on a race against Mother Nature. I'm sure you can hear that in the background. We've got these epic storm clouds above us, and we're seeing lightning. The wind is changing. Yeah, so we're gonna have to move this into the van eventually, but Josh really doesn't like
Brown it out here.
Yeah, Josh really doesn't like cooking inside the van when we can help it, but yeah, we pretty much immediately got some rain after I finished recording. So we have moved inside, and Josh is finishing our dinner from here. There's that glare from the light, but yeah, we got some hamburger helper on the stove tonight. That's the rain. That's just actually crazy to me. That it kind of came out of nowhere. So we are in North Dakota right now, and we are in a museum. It's called the Heritage Center.
State Museum,
yeah. And we are actually just in the horse area of it, but there's...
Yeah, she said this is a temporary...
Yeah, it's like a seasonal thing.
Yeah.
So we're checking this out right now, but I think they're supposed to have a lot of stuff on...
Sorry, I had to itch my hand.
I think there's supposed to be a lot of stuff on like Native Americans, and I think they might even have like some dinosaur exhibits.
Saw a mammoth skeleton on the way in.
Did you?
You didn't see that?
No.
It's right there next to the entrance.
Interesting. So yeah, so we're here and we're gonna try to get as much footage as we can, but yeah, it should be a fun day.
Datagoa, the Dawai Giguaro, Mashugovares, Ijuoshka, Eragas and Itas.
Want to hear something corny? Go ahead and look out your window.
I'm not doing it.
Do it.
I'm not doing it. Guys, so we are at Space Aliens Grill and Bar. We actually just saw it while we were driving to Planet Fitness, but
We're in Fargo, North Dakota.
yes.
And yeah, we just happened to drive by this place and thought,
Let's have lunch here.
yeah.
We're not really sure what it is. I think because it says grill and bar that it's not like a little kid's place, but Josh seems to think that it's gonna be like a Chuck E. Cheese.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this place. Like, if you look at the building, they've got like all these kind of kid-looking aliens on the outside. They've got like a game room. So
We'll see. We are in here. It's Josh is definitely right. It's more of like a
Space Aliens.
it's more of like an arcade almost. But instead of
So they do have a bar and even a casino over here, surprisingly.
Oh, interesting. Instead of chips and salsa, you get popcorn. And it's actually really awesome popcorn.
It's pretty good.
I figured Josh's family will appreciate that because I think I ate like 2 boxes of popcorn during quarantine with them by myself.
A bag a night.
A bag a night. And this is really awesome popcorn. So, yeah, we'll let you guys know how it's going to show you our food. We both got pizza. I got a mac and cheese pizza. And Josh, I don't know what you got.
That's like a barbecue chicken.
Yeah. So, I hope it looks really cheesy. But that is really good. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Yeah.
No. The crust is really good.
Use just straight up onions on there.
Onions, chicken, and barbecue sauce.
Gross. We are officially leaving the Dakotas. The Dakotas proved to kind of be a little whack for us. I'm actually not even looking at the window. I'm looking at him and we're talking. And we hear the loudest thump across our windshield. And I would say that we hit a bird, but the reality is the bird hit us. And it was so loud and so shocking. The worst part of it was we heard the bird roll from our windshield all the way to the back of the van.
We heard a thump and then we just heard it tumble all the way back.
Right. And that was shocking enough.
It left like feathers on the windshield.
Oh gosh, it was bad. It was bad. And then, not even 20 minutes later, there's a truck on the other side of the road driving on the other side. And there's a flock on the road. And we see about 2 of them fly off, as birds do. And I guess just one of them wasn't fast enough because his tire caught it. And then we had to watch somebody else kill a bird. And it was
like 2 flew off, and then like a second later, a group of like 4 or 5 took off, but one of them was too slow. And we just saw this big puff of feathers, and then this bird rolled down the street.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. But that still wasn't the worst part for me. We're sitting in here and we got in the habit of watching a movie with our dinner, and we did. We watched a movie and we had our dinner, and afterwards I got out of the vehicle. I was getting out of the vehicle. I was putting my shoes on to go to the restroom. And I noticed on my window that there is a spider, and I was like, oh wow, that's a big spider. I thought he was outside. And then I realized, oh, he's not outside. And that wasn't my panic moment. My panic moment was when I grabbed the lantern and I put it up, because it's dark outside, and I put the lantern up towards the window, and covering my entire window is a spider web. And at that point, I was done. I was done. I couldn't handle it. I wanted to be out. So the Dakotas were fun, but I could not get out of there fast enough.